Vote counting has commenced in Nigeria after millions of voters took part in what has been described as the biggest democratic exercise in Africa. The Saturday elections pits together different candidates hoping to be elected as the country's next leader to replace President Buhari, who has exhausted his two-term mandate. Now, the daunting task of navigating Africa's most populous country through economic troubles and widespread insecurity awaits the next president. Moses Imendi has more details of that in this report.
More than 87 million eligible Nigerian voters cast their votes to determine who will become their new president, vice president, senators, and parliamentarians in the country's highly contested general election. 18 candidates are vying for Nigeria's top seat, but only 3 are said to have a realistic chance of becoming the next president of Africa's most populous nation. Bola Tinubu, 70, of the ruling All Progressives Congress, Atiku Abubakar, 76, of the main opposition People's Democratic Party, and Peter Obi, 61, of the Labour Party, largely revered by the young people, are all considered frontrunners in the election, thought to be the tightest and most unpredictable in the country's recent history. It is expected to be Africa's largest democratic exercise, and Nigeria's Electoral Commission promised a free and fair presidential election to the electorate. To become president, a candidate must sweep 25% of votes in 24 of Nigeria's 36 states, in the absence of which a second round runoff between the 2 top candidates will be held within 21 days. Nigeria's Electoral Commission says ballots will be counted at polling units at the end of the voting process and transmitted electronically in real time to its result viewing portal, a system that makes it possible for people to know the winners before the official announcement is made. In the days leading to the general election, violence and protest driven by unfavorable policies and insecurity shrouded the West Africa nation, whose election history is punctuated with violence and malpractice. Many earlier expressed their fears that the election will take place in an environment characterized by adversaries and insecurity. The Nigerian government deployed more than 400,000 security personnel to maintain order during the electioneering process. But social media trends, however, indicate a lack of security presence in some polling units, adding that gunmen dispersed voters and destroyed ballot boxes. At some polling units, voters were subjected to lengthy waits because electoral officials failed to show up on time. Nigeria, one of the world's most populous nations, is witnessing violence and economic troubles, all of which its next president is expected to address. Recently, a shortage of the new redesigned Naira notes triggered protests that quickly mushroomed in several states, with commercial banks reportedly attacked and looted. Insecurity is persisting in almost all fronts of Nigeria. Jihadist groups, including Boko Haram, wage widespread insurgencies in the northeast. Armed groups are causing terror and abducting people for ransom in the northwest. Separatists clash with police in the southeast, while deadly clashes between farmers and herders over scarce resources persist in the central region. For Eyeafrica News, I am Moses Imendi.